Hey everybody, so the Mario Kart 8 Booster Pass first wave is right around the corner, and love it or hate it, it's happening, it's releasing on March 18th. It looks to continue the tradition of bringing remastered tracks over, including Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64 in this first wave, along with Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii. Though there are tons of tracks to choose from as far as remasters, the original Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 hold a place in my heart personally, so here's 10 tracks I'd like to see get a modern coat of paint. Number 10. Super Mario Kart Special Cup Vanilla Lake 2. This was one I always enjoyed hugging the lake on and using the manual jump on, especially since in the original game, the CPUs could jump, but it was usually over a banana peel or there might be a mushroom on the track that would shrink you that they jump over. Here you could jump across gaps on this frozen lake and get ahead of the competition. Number 9. Super Mario Kart's Choco Island 2. This track I always found to be a little goofy design-wise, and again, that's not a complaint, otherwise it wouldn't be on this list of course, but with a quarter of the track being a gigantic chocolatey puddle, I hope that's chocolate, and another section being nothing but jumps, this is something that could get pretty ridiculous with modern Mario Kart 8 style ramps. And maybe for a little touch, throw some Mario Sunshine villagers throughout the track if that was Mario's mess. And this being Mario Kart, being ridiculous is always a good thing in my book. Number 8. Super Mario Kart's Koopa Beach 2. Another fun water track that in the original they left pretty open with deep water all along the perimeter. I do like open tracks quite a bit, but this is one where I think it might be cool to enclose it and maybe have the Pianta villagers on the sidelines, and maybe even flood the beach a little bit and have some underwater sections here. This was also a very flat track, so maybe add a few hills here and there, or a ramp or two, maybe reminiscent of Koopa Troopa Beach from Mario Kart 64. Number 7. Super Mario Kart Koopa Beach 1. This was a very short track in the original Super Mario Kart as I was blazing through laps at about 15 seconds in the 5 laps that Super Mario Kart had you race. Of course, on a standard 3-lap setting, they would have to make the track much larger, and that's exactly what I would want here. This could look pretty much the same as the Super Mario Kart track, just on a much larger scale. Number 6. Moomoo Farm for Mario Kart 64. We've had Moomoo Meadows track since this original Moomoo Farm track, so I'd like to see more of a classic track brought up to date. Of course, there'd be room to play like the more recent Moomoo tracks, there could be cows on the tracks, and maybe the Monty Moles that like to jump out could actually be on the tracks themselves. Or for some comic relief, throw a Monty Mole at the bridge at the end and have him being chased away from a cow or vice versa. A fairly oval track, but with plenty of hills along the way making for a bumpy and fun ride. Number 5. DKs Jungle Parkway, Mario Kart 64 Special Cup. Yes, this had already been done in the Wii version, and it was a very faithful remaster, but it's been a fun track with the highlight of the large jump in the middle of the race, flying over the mound and maybe nearly missing the boat floating by, and cruising up the cavern toward the end of the track. This is another one where I'd like to see some modern touches though, maybe the boat could be populated, and maybe throw a Mario Sunshine Chuckster on the mound. Say if you mess up the jump or hit the boat and you land or crash on the mound, why not have a Chuckster lying there and wait, or maybe standing there and wait rather, and toss you back on the track. Even if they didn't add these touches, I'd like to see it in today's graphics, and I think this would still be a fun one. Number 4. Calamari Desert Mario Kart 64. Again, taking from the Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart 64, I'd especially love to see what they would do with that train in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like the DK Parkway boat, maybe have some other characters poking their heads out of the windows on the train. For example, any character that isn't actually racing could be on the train. Or if the Crossroads rumored project is a real thing and they're crossing franchises, maybe give us some hints as to what franchises might be crossing over into Mario's universe. Another track with plenty of room to roam, and a lot of fun to cut corners and go off-road, especially with a multi-boost mushroom. Number 3. Wario Stadium. Nowadays, this one feels very similar to the Excite Bike track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that's not a complaint at all. A more three-dimensional track, so to speak, in terms of not being so flat-surfaced, this track I think would be a lot of fun to do jumps on and mid-air stunts and boost your way to the finish. Maybe while they're at it, they could throw in some anti-gravity sections and make the track a little curvy, or maybe they should keep it the same. What do you think? Number 2. Koopa Troopa Beach from Mario Kart 64's Mushroom Cup. Not the original Koopa Beach, which I already have on here, along with Koopa Beach 2, but with some wide arcs, this track was always a lot of fun to execute power slides on and get plenty of boosts on the ramps. Not to mention, I love being by water in real life, and I would love to see that water modernized by today's standards. And number 1, Bowser's Castle 3. This is one of my earliest memories of Mario Kart, and I actually played this game the first time on the Famicom. This is not as tame as the first Bowser's Castle, and it's another track that I think could get absolutely wild with the section of jumps and multiple paths towards the end of the track. Here I think they could get creative with those paths too. Instead of these being on the surface of the lava, how about taking these tunnels underneath? Take them through the lava. I mean, Mario and team are already driving underwater and it's Mario Kart. Why not just take some tunnels, throw them under the lava? I think that would be ridiculous and fun. So anyway, there's my list. What do you think about it? Do you like any of these selections? What would your list look like? How do you feel about the Booster Pass in general? Should they have just gone straight to a proper sequel instead? Or what franchises would you like to see cross over if that concept becomes reality? Let me know in the comments below, and before you go, help out the channel as always by subscribing, liking, and sharing, and I will see you in the next video.